take time.
Okay, sir.
Hello.
పొద్దున డ్యూటీకి వచ్చి మధ్యాహ్నం బాగా क्या कह रहे क्या पता टाइम हो रहा है
because of the hygiene factor for taking any chances also.
like such as like the IC company.
It doesn't. IC will be the same IC 6143. It's just so that way metals can be different. But exterior being stainless steel.
मेरा फ़ोटो दूसरा प्रिंट के लिए देना है आज को अच्छा क्लैरिटी से व्हाट्सएप करो थोड़ा
All our panels are with 3 bend profiles. The frame bar, which is 3 bend profile in the exteriors. Now here we have made 4 bend profiles in the exterior. So there we have a small tripod. Here we have a big tripod. So this.
Modutec factory serving the.
फाउंडर प्रेसिडेंट चेयरमैन एमिरेट्स संजीव जी प्रेसिडेंट, चेतन भाई वाइस प्रेसिडेंट, श्रीराम जोशी ऑनररी सेक्रेटरी, आनंद जयवन डायरेक्टर, रमनी जी डायरेक्टर फॉर द वेस्टर्न रीजन, सुधीर हनुमंते साहब डायरेक्टर, राजेश चेटिया डायरेक्टर, शशिन शाह डायरेक्टर, Rajendra Shah, myself. I am a director also and looking after membership drive. Vishal Sanghvi is electronic media, is a champion of IT. He is developing website and that other thing of electronic. Then we have vice chairman for the Karnataka, Sakif Bhai. Activities. We at COSMA भी होती है, कमर्शियल्स होती है, टेक्निकल्स होती है, वो सब वेबिनार्स में आती है. ट्रेनिंग प्रोग्राम एंड टेक्निकल मैनेजर, फैक्ट्री विजिट. अब ये भी एक बहुत ही इम्पोर्टेंट फैक्टर है फैक्ट्री विजिट का. जब हम कहाँ पे भी जाएंगे तो अकेले कोई फैक्ट्री विजिट को हमको एनकरेजमेंट नहीं करेगा, लेकिन हमने पॉलीकैब है, आरआर है, एबीबी है, एलएनटी है, EAPL है, रिटाल्स है, बहुत सारे फैक्ट्रीज में हम लोग ने विजिट की है और वहाँ से जो नॉलेज मिलता है वो ट्रिमेंडस नॉलेज हम उसमें पाते हैं। तो ये बहुत बड़ा फैक्टर है फैक्ट्री विजिट का। बहुत हमारा बड़ा प्रेस्टिजियस अवार्ड फंक्शन होता है जो हम इलेक्ट्रिकल इंडस्ट्रीज में जिनका बहुत बड़ा कंट्रीब्यूशन है उनको हम देते हैं। आगे उनका भी आता है, मैं बताता हूँ आपको। मीटिंग विद IMA, IMC, FICCI, CII, IGBC, BIA, BMA, EMA एंड ECMA बुक रिलीज अनकॉमन एंटरप्रेन्योर्स। ये भी बहुत बड़े, इनका भी आगे मैं बताता हूँ आपको। एग्जीबिशन पार्टिसिपेशन में हम लोग अभी जैसे इलेक्ट्रामा वगैरह होता है दिल्ली में, तो हम लोग बिफोर इलेक्ट्रामा हम लोग एक सर्कुलर डालते हैं और वहाँ पे जिन अपने मेंबर को हमारे साथ में आना होगा उनका हम होटल बुकिंग करते हैं, कार टू फ्रॉम द होटल टू द वेन्यू हम लोग कार बुकिंग करते हैं। तो बहुत सारी चीज जो है वो हम टुगेदर जाते हैं। लास्ट इलेक्ट्रामा में हमने 25 हमारे मेंबर हम लोग साथ में थे, तो उनका होटल बुकिंग का जो है वो हमने किया था, कार रेंट्स का किया था और उसमें बहुत सारे फायदे होते हैं कि हमें होटल बुकिंग में डिस्काउंट्स मिलते हैं, कार्स में आने जाने के लिए उसमें डिस्काउंट मिलते हैं, वहाँ पे हम लोग गेट टुगेदर करके साथ में लंच करते हैं। तो एक ब्रदरहुड, बहुत बड़ा ब्रदरहुड उसमें आता है। हाँ, लास्ट हमने 3 एग्जीबिशन में हमारे कॉस्मा मेंबर्स जो भी थे उनका हमने कॉस्मा पेविलियन बनाया था। तो 20-25 मेंबर्स जो हमारे कॉस्मा के मेंबर्स है उनके स्टॉल हमने लिए थे और उनका भी हमने उनके साथ में हमारा जो एग्जीबिटर्स है जो उनके साथ में हमने डिस्काउंट लिया था। यानी नॉर्मल डिस्काउंट से हमें उन्होंने 10 to 15% डिस्काउंट अलाउ किया था। तो ये मेंबरशिप का ये बहुत बड़ा फायदा है कि हमें उससे डिस्काउंट मिलता है। R&D एफर्ट टुगेदर, क्रॉस रेफरेंसिंग मेंबर डेटा, एंटरप्रेन्योर मॉनिटरिंग। चेयरमैन एमिनेट्स विजय भाई, कनेक्ट वेल के डायरेक्ट चेयरमैन, देन कामत सर है फ्रॉम EAPL, भदुरिया साहब पावरमेट से, सैम फ्रॉम एल मेजर्स, रमनी साहब ऑलरेडी प्रेजेंट है यहाँ पे मोड्यूटेक, देन गौतम जी ट्रिकोलाइट। ये हमने, हाँ, ये ऑलरेडी IESS में हमने जो एग्जीबिशन में हमने पार्टिसिपेट किया था, उनमें हमें कॉस्मा पेविलियन खड़ा किया था। ये उनके साथ में हमारा मेमोरेंडम ऑफ अंडरस्टैंडिंग है, टाटा नेक्सस, EPC, SARDA, मास्मा, ECM एंड है। और ये हमारे विशाल जो IT के मास्टर है, उन्होंने अभी न्यू वेबसाइट बनाई है, वो आप देख सकते हैं, उनका दिया है www.cosmaindia.com और YouTube भी चैनल अपना ऑलरेडी है। तो सर अभी ज़्यादा नहीं बोलते, मैंने बहुत सारे बेनिफिट तो यहाँ पे दिखाए हैं। मुझे लगता है कि आज आप सब लोग यहाँ से जाने के पहले अपना मेंबरशिप एनरोल करेंगे और जो काजी सर का एक है कि भाई एक आपने मेंबर और लाना है, तो यहाँ पे जो 100 के ऊपर जो भी हम मेंबरशिप का ड्राइव्स कर रहे हैं उसमें सक्सेसफुल हमें चाहिए। तो आप लोग का सबका सपोर्ट मिलेगा ऐसी आशा रखता हूँ और मैं विजय भाई सर को बुलाता हूँ 2 बात बोलने के लिए। विजय भाई, चेयरमैन, कनेक्टवेल इंडस्ट्रीज।
Thank you, Raju bhai.
थैंक यू सर।
I always call him Raju bhai, though he's Rajendra Shah for everybody. And we also have a very special relationship with him. He is our channel partner in Mumbai, oldest channel partner. So before everything else, a big namaskar to Hyderabad friends. I really, from my bottom of my heart, I should thank all of you in Hyderabad. Hyderabad has been very fruitful grounds for ConnectWell. I came to the city in 1982, long back. That is how I got associated with slowly, one by one, and this. Okay. So that's about ConnectWell. Let's keep that out. About COSMA, I can say that it's an organization which really brings in brotherhood, fraternity, control panel builders. This vision of Satish Bhai Kazi, I'm witnessing coming in place. Everybody is coming together. And sir, the biggest example that I can quote of this brotherhood was so visible during COVID times. During COVID times, so many Zoom seminars were conducted. Ramani Saab also conducted a seminar on that.
Webinar, sir.
Yes.
Webinar.
And it was so, like bringing people together. And as far as when we are proposing to all you friends to become members of COSMA, obviously, I mean, as a human being would be, mere liye kya? For me, what? I would say everybody lives in his neighborhood. Yeah? And you always make good friends with neighbors. Why? Good neighbors are all over India. We are becoming neighbors to everybody. And this inspires everything. Now, for example, today we have Ramaniji Modutec. Modutec is giving boxes, as we call them, or control panels, in flat box packing. At least I had not heard of this kind of things, I mean, in India earlier. He is bringing that, and everybody knows that. So, I mean, like, and he is following certain very strong standards, European standards, that this IEC norm standard, we guided by the very visible examples. Our markets go beyond Indian territory, sir. Today, in the times of Google and so many other softwares, everybody, like if he needs something, would go on the internet. India, everybody, all of us know that India is now, setting examples in world manufacturing. So this will definitely be an opportunity. Very, how do you say, the body of panel builders, a reliable body who present facts to world through their websites, through programs, through everything. And this will be a very great example. The very best example I can quote today, Mr. Henry is here from LS. Mr. Jayachandran, Rajesh Jayachandran is here. So they are bringing technology to you. This is only COSMA can do. And so there are so many benefits. And yes, as Raju Bhai said, that we have this COSMA group, WhatsApp COSMA group. They're the members. Some members ask technical questions, that I have this bus bar subsystem to be made, what is the solution? And I have seen members responding to that. Then there are certain queries that I run in shortage of this particular product. They're also the members, they come forward. So this is precisely what your neighbor would do. So you're creating a neighborhood, sir. And Satish Bhai really compliments to you that you have created such a nice neighborhood. And Raju Bhai, Satish Bhai, Ramani ji are now trying to bring in rope in Hyderabad also in this fold. Trust me, I'm from Bombay, or rather Mumbai, as new name as says. In Mumbai, the control panels are really having a very good bonding together. And this is definitely a beneficial initiative, and you will definitely witness through what we are presenting to you. I won't take this, we are already a bit delayed, so please do consider seriously. This is a very good opportunity to come together for benefit of our benefits. Yeah. So thank you very much for giving me your ears now, and I would thank you and thank you again. Please enjoy the evening, and I hand over the mic to Rajesh ji.
Excellency. So we come to the end PPT of COSMA. So when we started, now it's showing join us.
Yes.
So something we cannot go against nature. So when we started, only first 2 rows was occupied. So the person who started this COSMA is not for self-benefit.
Yes.
Honestly, people who benefited out of COSMA will give you a lot of how they grow. So they have made a book also. So if you became a COSMA member, you will get a Oxford kind of management book. So how you fighting against the just number at the age of 82. 85. Sorry, 85. So I request Mr. Kasibhai to the stage to just give the few inputs of COSMA.
Manufacturers in last 2 days, average growth of each one of them is more than 25%. Over 22-23, they have grown 25% in 23-24. I wouldn't say that the entire credit is to COSMA, but what happens is that because you have small issues like technical problem, materials, and one more thing which Rajbhai failed to mention, material exchange program called Orange Switch, where you can put your surplus material and you can also buy material which is in short supply. All these benefits together gives you clear benefit to grow. That is one thing about growth. Second, the technical programs give you knowledge. Third and most important, suppose you want to visit a factory of the manufacturer. I don't think they will allow you to do that as an individual. But when you go through COSMA's platform, they not only allow you, they welcome you with open arms. They are so happy that COSMA people have come and they will have visit to our factory. So these are the benefits which Rajbhai has described. So my once again appeal to you, please raise your hand who are ready to join COSMA today. Can I have all the hands up? See? Some people have raised 2 hands.
Yes.
You know why? Their wife is also a director. So they want to become 2 members. Anyway, forms are there with Rajbhai. Please collect them, become member. There is no shortage. There is no limit to membership. All of you are welcome. And my very, very dear slogan, you become a member, each one bring one. Thank you.
Thank you.
This is the book Rajbhai talked about, Uncommon Entrepreneurs. In this book, there is story of 10 of COSMA members who have been very successful, not just in their business turnover, but in creating, as Vijay said, good neighborhood. Vijay, can I tell them what you have done last year? Or you want to keep it?
Please, you.
Vijay is a very modest person. He started visiting customers in Hyderabad in 1982. Traveling on one day, he said he traveled 150 kilometers on a scooter. 1982. And please be ready for the shock. His company had turnover of 311 crores. Among COSMA members, there are many century batsmen. it's a cricket time, so I'm saying century batsman. What I mean is, there are a number of our members who are doing more than 100 crores turnover in 23-24. So I pray that all of you grow and grow to that good number. Some of you must already be in century batsmen, but be what you are, grow and help the neighbors. Thank you very much.
So I hope before going, you all will become a member of COSMA. So now I will do my part. So I am part of LS Electric. So I will present. I'm not going to cover the full product range of LS. So I will just touch upon what is required for panel builder, how LS can support panel builder across India. Yeah. So what we have done, so Indian talks about India, Korean talks about Korea is very common. So what we planned, so we thought of exchanging. So I will talk about Korea, and Mr. Henry, so who is the country head of LS Electric, he will talk about India. So I request Mr. Henry, so he is the country head of LS Electric India. Please, Henry.
Hi, good evening, all to be COSMA members next week. And yeah, thank you for your time. My name is Andy Choi. I'm the country head of the India for LS Electric. So it's such a great feeling, to have, to see you guys in the face in this great evening. So a little about myself. I'm a Korean myself, and I've been living in Bangalore for the last 3.5 years. So I can see a lot of here says what's happening in India. So I believe that before I just moved to India, I used to stay in the Dubai, and obviously as a foreigners, you're feeling for the countries at the beginning it's very different. So after 3.5 years of living here, I can see that how I feel about India, Korea and India, we have so many similarities. So believe it or not, Independence Day for Korea and India is exactly the same date, 15th of August. And the only different thing is the 2 years gap. And for Korea, it was 1945, and for India, it's 1947, right? So I believe that importance for the business, having a trust, and you should have a trust, before. I mean, this is almost like a marriage, right? For having the great business, you should have a great business partners. So I think this is all about the COSMA members. I think business and the strategies. We talk about COSMA brotherhood. But we would like to dedicate our business to the countries, right? So little about LS Electric is basically we are a South Korean company, and earlier on I mentioned about our independence. Before the independence, we were colonized by Japan, for obviously almost 40 years time. And unfortunately, after Independence Day, we used to have a civil history with India. We had a civil war between North Korea and the South Korea. It lasted 3 years. From the 1950s to 1953. So unfortunately, that time is 8 million people. 8 million people. There's nothing. There's no economy, and Korea was one of the poorest country. So that until 1960s. So from the 1960s and 1970s, we started everything from the bottom. So then LS Electric, actually our founders, we're part of the LG group members. So because our founder is a founder of the LG, right? So just before, basically in 1974, we started our business. So this year is actually our 50 years anniversary. So Yes. So as I mentioned, like we are part of the LG Group, and 20 years ago, LG Group was split into 3 parts. So LG remaining itself, we know that LG here also the manufacturing plant in the Noida, and the Pune as well. And the other part of the GS, GS is contractors. They do manufacturing gases and construction company. And there is LS, we are particularly for industrial solution providers. So if you look at the LS Cable, LS Cable is one of the top 5 cable manufacturers in the world. We are particularly for the industry, electrical manufacturers, right? We do manufacturing from the ultra high voltage to low voltage switchgear and the switchgear panels as well. So let me show you, the small video, for our company introduction.
Plant. Here in Changju Plant, we manufacture power devices to ensure receivers a safe supply of the electricity generated at a power station. Factory 1 produces low and medium voltage equipment, and Factory 2...
Basically, South Korea is a very small, very tiny country, and the size of the exactly same size of the Bihar. So which means, like, let's say 3% or 2% of the total land of the India. So you can just...
GIS, switch DCB, and MC. This production line...
We are manufacturing low voltage switch gears, such as MCCB and ACB and so on, so I can factor.
This video will show you the assembly line of Changju Plant. Here in Changju, generated at a power station. Factory 1 produces 838 square
So
meters.
in South Korea, we have a 5 factories. So we are showing to you, like, 2 out of the 5
This production
factories.
line of MCCB and MC is designed to be U-shaped, so the motion of workers can be minimized and checked. It is equipped with MES, which monitors and controls the productivity index.
So last year, we are one of the, one of the selected, the lighthouse, award from the, honorable.
Furthermore, we have implemented deep learning algorithms in the process of noise test and visual inspection. Manufacturing, which divides the process into small parts and assemble components in sequence. For VCB, however, one engineer takes responsibility for the entire process of assembly. It is because VCB has a variety of models and the time required for production of each model is different. Once the assembly is finished, both products, ACB and VCB, are put on a conveyor and go through an automated test. They also record the problem so that they can manage to track down faulty products when necessary. This factory produces distribution panel board. When it has raw materials such as iron plates and stainless steel plates ready, it processes iron plates by punching and cutting the raw materials exactly as designed in an automated process as you are watching now. The processed iron plates are delivered to designated companies out so we can easily yet accurately check our daily output in the progress of production. At the opposite side of the assembly line, tests are awaited. There are 2 types of distribution panel board, a general type and MCSG type. Compared to the general type, MCSG distribution panel board has a lower chance to meet with possible accidents as it is shielded with partitions and its circuit breaker compartment is designed not to be opened during operation. For MCSG panels, we don't have to open its door to activate the circuit breaker, but we can simply use its handles with the door closed, are also sent by subcontractors to our QS team, who then conducts the total inspection. All the inspected components are moved to anti-dust room and assembled by each module. After that, the modules are delivered into the final assembly room once again and assembled to be a final product, to be released to customers. The representative products of GIS are 145 kilovolts and 40 kilo classic and supplied to many factories, including Capco. Lastly, this is where the molded transformers are produced. Each transformer is comprised of a high voltage coil, a low voltage coil, and other components. and in each process, winding, penetration, molding, core, processing, stacking.
Thank you so much. Our products, the products line. And right now, for Indian operation, we have headquarters in the Bangalore, which I'm working for, and we do have a regional sales people as well. So one of them is our national sales manager, Mr. Rajesh. So let me hand over for now. Thank you.
Thank you, Henry.
Thank you, Mr. Henry.
So LS Electric India started operation in 2020 August. So I'm the first employee of LS Electric India. Slowly I have established the brand in India. So see, the basic question, you all know big brands from India or abroad like L&T, Siemens, Schneider, ABB, correct? So when it comes to LS, the first question comes in your mind is, what is LS? Correct, honest?
Yeah. Yes.
But I'm telling you 200%, so you are using LS in a different way. So that is a fact. See, what happened, LS approached India in 1990, okay. Some consultant, business consultant has conveyed to Korean management, so L&T is very strong in India. So to compete against L&T, it's not at all possible. So in Korea, LS holds 80% of the market share. Okay, so which means 80% of the market share. So they believe that it's very difficult for anyone to compete LS in Korea. Not only in Korea, many other countries. So they've taken a back seat and they've decided to white labeling for Indian market. So we are white labeling for a lot of famous big brands in India. Be it L&T or C&S, Terasaki globally, even Siemens. So you are using LS in different brand names. Once you see this LS product, then you or Voltec, LS product has been used, but not in LS brand name. Okay, so which means the product is not new for India. So product performance is to a great extent. One more thing. What we give for India market is by default dual. So when it comes to the control gear product range, we don't have two product range. By default, we'll give UL NEMA standard product. So also, so in your region, Mega, Oelectra bus. Oelectra bus runs on LS relay. So not only Oelectra, so Tata Nexon, Tata e-vehicle, that also runs on LS relay. So that is the strength of LS. So as for the first slide, so LS has transacting this 50th year now. So if you see this image in the bottom, so LS is very strong in smart energy. So we are a global leader in renewable energy application. You name any central type inverter manufacturer. So in India or in globe, so 90% they are using LS. LS has got 1500 volt to the market. So in India, so tomorrow we are just 3 years old in India. If something has to be developed for India market, so LS is the first company will jump into that. So that is the strength of LS. I will show how it is possible for LS. So these are the various plans of LS, 5 plans as mentioned by Henry, as I am not spending time. So this is one of the important points I want us to understand. So what is the Lighthouse Award? So which means the complete plans runs on artificial intelligence and machine learning platform. So in India, we are understanding the language of what is AI and ML. So there are only 100 manufacturing plant across the globe has got this Lighthouse Award. So LS is also one of the Lighthouse Award plants, which means, so for example, the contactor manufacturing range of 6 amps to 25 amps. I'm just telling for example, this comes under one frame size. The manufacturing layout is like U-shape. So zero manual intervention. So even the plant runs on night without any human. So we have been to Korea. My complete team has been to Korea some time back. So I'm not in a position to realize I'm in the manufacturing plant. So no sound, no human being in the plant. So the component placing also through a guided robot. So that is the strength of LS when it comes to manufacturing any quantity. So also LS will not do a batch process, batch testing. The quality testing is on the serial production. So when it comes to financial numbers, LS Electric at 25% on the top line, 2022 to 23, it's 23%. So this year they are trying to double the number. So LS has put up a big plant in US. So again, so the complete, I will show you how it is possible, how LS is growing in such a manner. You see, so number of deployment towards gigawatt hour capacity. So LS has recently taken over a company called Parker Hannifin of US. So they are global leader in energy storage solution. See, in India presently we are in the scenario of producing renewable energy. So other country they started producing renewable energy, store renewable energy. Also there is a data by 2050, 50% of the industrial load will be on the DC side. So whatever the components, for example, today we are using induction motor. That's a majority of the industry load. So when days progress, that's a prediction by a lot of research firm. By 2050, people are saying 50% of the industrial load will be on the DC side, which means produce DC power, store DC power, consume DC power. So this is where the world is traveling. That's why there is a big demand for 1150 volt product or ACB, MCCB on the solar LT panel side. Transmission and distribution. So 15% come from green and convergent solution. So 20% comes from automation, drives and PLC. So this is a split up of our business portfolio. This is one of the important slides. We have a lab called PTNT. So this is the 7th largest test facility in the world, having the capacity of 4,000 MVA test facility. See, which means for LS, there is no need to go out for any lab. So also if you see agencies like, testing agencies like, certification agencies like UL, DECRA, KERI, COLA, Schema, so they all will come to LS lab for witnessing the test. So that is the depth of LS technical ability with respect to the testing. Not only on the manufacturing side, with respect to testing, so we have this kind of not LS. So the reason being it's very simple. That's what a management strategy. So now they have realized, so India is a big market to grow. So we have a very solid plan to put up the manufacturing plant in Chennai, as mentioned by Henry. So LS has got 2 more subsidy in India. One is LS Cable. They have a plant in Bawal. They are 1,500 crores company in India. They manufacture ultra high voltage cable. So most of the utilities are using LS cable. When it comes to automation, LS has got 2 plants, one in Chennai, one in Pune. So they manufacture automotive components for automotive industry like Kia, Hyundai, Renault, Nissan. So they manufacture windows up-down control knobs, motors. So those components they manufacture, which means why I am conveying this very strongly. So putting up the switchgear plant for LS in India is not a big issue. DC disconnectors to majority of the renewable inverter, wind converter manufacturers. So be it Fimer or TMEC, Ingeteam, Woodward, Sungrow, Sineng. So you name any central type inverter converter manufacturer, so they are using LS. So this is our big business now. So apart from that, so we have a very big OEM presence. So CNC machine manufacturing, machine conveyor materials handling manufacturers, so UPS manufacturers. So I can tell you the very big names. So now they are with LS. So why they have not entered into the panel building business? Yes, there is a limitation. So now we are trying to overcome honestly. That I will tell you how we are going to overcome with help of your support. We are white labeling to other Indian manufacturer or foreign manufacturer. So they add their margin, they add their overheads, and they are selling in India market in a very competitive way. So now you realize, so what is the benefit for you when you come to LS? Service, again, so this is thanks to COSMA. Without COSMA, this is not possible. Say a foreign company comes to India, so within 3 years or time, we have established our service network. How it is possible? Without COSMA, it is not possible. So we collaborated with COSMA. So we have signed up with a couple of panel builders across India. So wherever there is a issue, we have a toll-free number. So we'll update to that particular panel builder to the nearest region. So they are helping us. So very simple example. So this is how you are getting benefit from COSMA. This is not only for LS. As a panel builder, you are supplying your panel to other part of region. So you will get this kind of support from the other panel builder in the respective region. So Manju is the person managing the Hyderabad business for Telangana and so AP business for LS Electric. So this video you have seen. See the product offering for panel builders. So I will not take much time. So we'll discuss things one to one. So just I will quickly run through the complete product range of LS so that you will get confident that LS is not a small time manufacturer. So I will ask Manju to explain the complete product basket. So then we'll enter into the IEC 61439 solution offered by LS Electric. Panel. How it is possible? So this is our own brand, Susal. IEC 61439 panel with UL marking. So next, so we have collaborated with Rital. So Rital has type tested with LS product range up to 6,300 amps. So we have done IEC 61439 with Rital. So again, in India it's not possible, it's not competitive. Again, there are few panel builders, they are buying Rital enclosure, so with LS switchgear and exporting where UL is required. It's not for general market. So if you need a UL solution, so I'm telling you, LS UL combination is 50% less than whatever make you compare. So I'm giving an open statement. So LS UL solution, it's 50% less. If you want to become a panel builder, want to export your panel with UL, so approaches. So we are the right partner for you. Years before with Modutec. So the panel name is MSOL. So we have displayed our panel here. So once the meeting is over, you can come and have the look of our MSOL panel. So I will hand over. This is the complete product range. So if you see, this is the complete product range of LS. So high voltage, medium voltage, low voltage. But to start with, we cannot able to cater the complete product range, which start from ACB to MCB. And we are very special in electronic motor protection relay. So I will spend next 2-3 minutes on the electronic motor protection relay. Then we have IEC 61439 solution for India market. This is, even though we have a complete product basket, so this is what we are focusing in India market to start with. So I am just going to spend 2 minutes regarding the electronic motor protection relay. Okay, so you are all very experienced and very knowledgeable person. So my question, so what will be the tentative, various load in the industry? So what will, so people who are, this is the state doing panel for the real tough application. So yesterday along with Mr. Kasi sir, we have visited some panel builder. They are specialized in pharma. So after explaining this product, they are excited. Why? So that is the benefit for you as well as for the end customer. Then we have then Kasi sir has a product to save the end user. So I will show you, I will tell you how it is possible. Facing preventer for phase loss protection, thermal bimetal relay for overload, then motor protection circuit breaker, MPCB for overload, phase loss and short circuit. So you are using L3 gauge relay for L3 gauge purpose, voltage monitoring relay. So for see, we have complete product range. Why I am spending more time here is, so this is the one of the strength of LS. So there is one device. Apart from that, for monitoring, so you are using ammeter, voltmeter, energy meter. So this is a single device which gives all the benefits. So these are the demerits of using separate. So by using this single product, so you are overcoming all the demerits. Canadian standard, whatever standard you want. So we have with this product, even marine also there. With this case study I will conclude and I will hand over to Manju. So MRF, it's one of the typical process industry. So we are supplying this to MRF in a big volume. So we have done a case study. So basically there is a lot of failure on the motor. Okay, so their average motor rewinding budget for every year, it's not less than 1 crore. For all the plant put together, the motor rewinding budget is not less than 1 crore. That is the budget every year they will allocate for motor rewinding and motor related issue. So we have done a study, then we have implemented this electronic motor production relay above 25 HP. So drastically it has come down from 1 crore to 25 lakhs. So now they are implementing up to 10 HP. So how it is possible? So this is the kind of product, proven product. See, not only the budget of motor rewinding, it will also save the downtime, which is more than the budget they spend for rewinding. So I am requesting you, so this will give you more image, or no, it will boost your face value with your end user. My humble request, so to start with, to have a relationship with LS, I am requesting you to please study this product. We are happy to come and meet each one of you, explain more about this product. We have the simulation kit, we'll give the demo. So I'm requesting everyone to introduce this product to your customer. There is no competition. Competition is there, but people will agree for this product. I can give the reference sheet. So be it Tata Steel, Jinda Steel, you name any steel industry, cement industry, this product of LS has been widely used across the industry. So these are the production element, measurement element, control element you will get. So this I will skip, I have already explained. This is a communicable device. Interface, loss, phase hold. If you are using different product, so all put together. So for a circuit, how much you are paying? For approximately 6,000, 7,000. Correct? I am not wrong, right? So if I ask how much you will pay for this electronic motor production relay, how much you will pay? Sorry, sir?
20,000.
20,000. So basically it starts from 2,000 and it goes up to 20,000. So which means the majority of the features are covered in 2,000 rupees product itself. So if you want the communicable access, then it will go. So it has got the history, intelligence of storing the trip history. So these are the various models for. It's a very big slide. I will request Manju to just brief about the complete product range.
So as Rajesh has said, so we have complete range of products right from low voltage to ultra high voltage. So these are the transformers. So we have up to 550 kV GAS, which already we have 5 installations in India. But right now we are not promoting this as a major product. So we are focusing on LV right now. This is a oil immersed transformer up to 550 kV we have. So apart from that we have special purpose transformers like no static compensator, Scott connector and converter transformer. Then we have a HVDC solution. So this with StartCom and we have converters. This is also a medium voltage product. So here you can see we have a ESS. ESS, as Rajesh sir said. So in India already we have started storing energy in the small way. So if you take Reliance or Tata Group, so they have already started using small storage in their system. So here, this is the ESS. So we have a company called Parker Hannifin. So we have acquired them. It's a US-based company. So with that, we can able to give a ESS solution. Like
Central Government of India is coming up with a huge amount of tenders. So I'm requesting panel builder to look into this opportunity towards the Kashmir border. So Central Government of India is pumping money like anything. So to establishing solar power plant as well as saving the power there only.
So in this, what and all we can support, we have PCS system. So we have DC complete range of products, DC disconnectors, DC ACB, DC AC ACB, AC contactors, everything is available. So when it comes to air circuit breaker, so as already you are using the various make, so we have also have a complete range up to 6,300 amps. We have ACB. By default, we are getting a LSIG protection, so where G can be switched off. apart from that, so we have Bluetooth and NFC feature. So via mobile application, no, you can just check why the breaker has been tripped, even though if it is not charged. So you can have a trip history in the mobile. So this will help for the maintenance. So when it comes to braking capacity, we are having a highest braking capacity up to 150 kA. It starts from 50 kA to 150 kA, 6,300 amps. So all the breakers are ICU equals ICS, so complete range. Then terminal also we have up to 2000 amps. It is site reversible, like horizontal to vertical, vertical to horizontal. You can do it at the panel factory only. Here you can see up to 70 degree we don't have derating for 1000 amps. So above, even if you are using.
So AC contactor up to 2650 amps. So nothing very specific. We have a complete range of accessories, whatnot. So you can connect the cable connection on the both sides. So we have complete range of motor protection circuit breakers, MPCBs. So this is the relay we are talking about. Even Olectra. So all Olectra bus BOID bus runs on this HVDC relay. So this is 1500 volt. You see the product size. It's 1500 volt up to 600 amps. So basically this is used for power distribution inside the EV vehicle, and also it is used for charging. Basically battery packs. So battery packs are using this relay, and EV charger manufacturer are using this relay. Also the EV vehicle manufacturer also using this relay. We are the global leader in this product also. So we have a link. So it's a very user-friendly link. You can select the product. So nothing much to worry about it. So it will drop down. If you put in what kind of KA, number of poles, current rating, it will automatically select the product and give you the downloadable data sheet. It's not a general specific product catalog. So you will get a very specific for that particular product. You will get the downloadable data sheet. So now it comes to MSAL. So I will leave it to Mr. Ramani sir. He will spend more time on this product. So I don't want to spend. This is our general specification. So this is what Manju was explaining about the intelligent ACB and intelligent MCCB. All the basic switchgear will come in the bottom of this thing. It is connected with the Trio. So Trio is basically kind of connecting a protocol device with our breakers. Then it is connected to a gateway and the Ethernet switch. Then it will go to the GridSol software. So similarly, same protocol for MCCB and MCCB. Yeah, so it's a small brief about the global IEC 61439 market. So country like Australia, so it's not IEC 61439. Country, they themselves coming and declaring no non-IEC panel. So where the panel will go now? If they manufacture non-IEC panel, it's not allowed. So this is the kind of seriousness we have to take. So fortunately, so we have people like Ramani sir and Modutec. So with the help of COSMA, so we can able to, whoever it is, being a big panel builder, they have their own IEC or collaborated with any other big brand. So if whoever it is, so we have a solution. So just I will show something very simple. The actual growth is coming towards where there is a major demand for IEC. It's coming towards power generation, oil and gas, automotive, data center, and manufacturing unit. Indian point of view. So Indian point of view, so this is the place where demand is coming for IEC 61439. So the data center business in India is growing like anything. Hardly 4 to 5 panel builders are participating in all this data center business. My humble request again, like ESS, data center business is a big scope. So different level of data center. Data center means don't think only Amazon or Google. So lot of private people are coming in with the data center today. So if you want to expand your horizon, so apart from ESS, this is one of the big opportunity. So as a panel builder, you have various options. So one, you can fabricate your own panel. So you will get high profit. So the disadvantages like you have to invest more, so you know how to get IEC 61439, you have to get the certification, so you have to go everywhere for your own approval. So the another option is getting panel from enclosure manufacturer. So for example, Modutec, so Orbital, so Cubic, LC, that is the second option. So here, so maybe, I'm not sure, you will get average profit. So here there is no big investment for one-time licensing charge fees like that. So not much investment. So you have to follow the certification procedure given by Modutec or Rental, whoever it is. So the other disadvantage here is, so if these people are approved in most of the project, yes, so you will get the blanket approval to participate in the tender. If not, so this opportunity is lost out. The next option is OEM. So majority of the panel builder, why they are tying up with the switchgear manufacturers? Very simple. Everywhere their name is approved, which means you are having the passport to participate in any of the tender. Then you will get the price support from the OEM. So this is also major important point. So you have to follow as per the instruction. So when it comes to the disadvantage, so you are working for somebody else. So you are not going to fabricate everything on your own. So you are going to get from them assemble. You are going to become the simple assemble partner. So once your value goes less, so what is your profitability? So obviously your profitability will go low. Also you have to invest. You have to share the revenue also. So now being a big panel builder, already you have a license with any of the manufacturer. Yes, we are happy. So if you are a very small panel builder, you don't have any fabrication facility, but still, so you want to part of this IEC 61439 journey. So you have to follow some rules, guided by Modutec and LS. Then you will be also become part of this journey. So without this is the IEC 61439 going the CAGR of 4.9%. So we have this software. The software part you will handle, sir. Okay. So we have a software so which do end-to-end magic. So happy to answer all your questions. So thank you, sir. Thanks for this opportunity.
A very good evening to each and every one of you. It's really heartwarming to see so many of you having come over for this evening. I assure you that when you go home, you'll have a lot of nice thoughts, lot of strategic thought thinking which you will be able to carry home. And that is exactly the advantage of coming together. When we come together and we stay together, we are able to advantage. COSMA is here to unite panel builders. And there is, Shubhai was explaining, here is an opportunity for you to come together, to understand each other, to learn from each other, and see how we can support each other in our growing together. Today we have approximately 4,500 panel builders across the country. And these panel builders are contributing to an extent of 20,000 crores. And that is the kind of market which each one of us are sitting on. But the fact that we have to remember here is that 80% of this business is coming from just 20% of panel builders. So that is something for us to think about. In this we have A category, B category and C category panel builders. You know, if you roughly 30-40 crores to 80 crores is B category and below 30 crores is C category, you will find that the A category panel builders have aligned themselves in IEC 61439 either with a branded enclosure manufacturer like Rittel or Modutec, or with switchgear manufacturers like LS in this case. You also have Schneider, ABB, Siemens, and they have been able to cater to these cream of the cream projects. The question is, what are the B and C category panel builders doing? And when I speak to some of them, I find that when they get an inquiry for IEC 61439, the enclosures, they are regretting it. Such a sad thing to do, because that is where the profit is. So what are the options available for the B and C category panel builders to actually see how they can also grow in this market of standard driven scenario. It's not just that. Most of panel builders, you will find that we have all come through this route of doing the panels in a welded fashion. It's so important for us to look out there and understand if we have to grow, what is the path? And that is where the modular technology comes in. You have to also look at the compliance fact and the fact that when you get into this modular kind of a business, then you're also able to address the requirements of your customer that much more faster, which is very critical, that much more flexible, because last minute changes is the rule of the game as far as panel building is concerned, and the fact that you also need to be competitive in terms of being fair priced. Let me introduce myself. My name is Ramani, and I'm the founder managing director of the Money Group of companies. Started off in 1983, straight out of college. Today, Money Sales is a leader in Legrand in Karnataka. We are one of the top dealers there. We also are significant stockists for ABB, as well as Socomec and Electron. Electron is an automatic changeover cum current limiter. In the year 1990, I said from a trading business where you're selling products, can I go into a solution business where we sell switchboards? So I started a panel building unit in a 1,000 square feet shed with conventional hand shearing machine, a fly press for bending and spray painting for the panels. And as you can imagine, there have been so many challenges which a panel builder goes through, right from blocked inventory to seeing how you can deliver panels on time. So in 1996, I got an opportunity to go to Singapore, and I spent about a week's time there. I was really hungry to understand how does the world make panels. So I visited 18 panel builders in those 7 days, and in conclusion I realized that even in Singapore you have those conventional welded designed panel builders, but then you also had the semi-modular enclosure panel manufacturers. And in fact, it was the last day I spent in Singapore at that trip that I saw this completely world-class modular enclosure, which simply stole my heart. I pursued this technology and I went to Denmark, I went to Sri Lanka, I went to Malaysia. I gathered all the information, came back, did a lot of homework on the drawing board, and in the year 2000, I released the first modular enclosure, which arguably is one of the first in India, definitely by an Indian company. Now what happened after that? There's been a lot of improvement, lot of attention which we have been able to draw, and more of it as we go forward. So 2007, I registered Modutec Ready Panels Private Limited to focus on this technology, which I believe it can be a game changer for each and every one of you in your respective businesses. Now when you look at Modutec, why is it and how is it that Modutec can add on to understanding how we can make an impact in your business? It will happen by the sheer fact that this modular technology will give your customers a completely different kind of an experience when they see the panel, when they want last minute changes, when they want the delivery like yesterday. The panels are all lined up out there. Please do spend time, have a look at the panels, have a look at each and every aspect of the panel. Like, we have die-cast hinges, we have PU foam gasketing, which is completely seamless. We have all the doors with having door reversibility facility. You can have the door opening right to left, or you can turn it to left to right as well. If you have 6 modules in a vertical. Last minute change, the customer, instead of wanting 2 5 HP motors, he wants 120 HP motor. In a welded panel, you can't do anything about it. Whereas in a modular panel, you can remove the middle crossbar, change the door, at site you can make all these changes. This is the level of flexibility which a modular panel will offer you. The range of our panels which we offer is ModDis, which is the modular distribution panels, which are basically suited for motor control centers, power control centers. We have this backed up by a software called ModSim. You have to just feed in the data in terms of what is your incoming, what is your outgoing, what is the fault level you are wanting, what is the IP clause protection you require, and then the GA drawing comes out. And along with the GA drawing, the entire mechanical components which goes to make the enclosure also comes out along with the price. So there is a lot of transparency in the whole pricing aspect. And what we offer you is a software on the cloud. So you are given, all panel partners of Modutec would be given a username and password. And you will be able to arrive at this engineering as well as the pricing in the comfort of your own office. We have Mod Bay. Mod Bay is a Form 1, Form 2 enclosure. It's also on display. It's available on single front as well as double front. It's got a mounting plate. We can give you partial mounting plates. We can customize it for your requirement as what you would require. We can give it to you in, it can come up in a straight shape, L shape, U shape, whichever way you want, you will be able to play around with it as a Lego block. There are other products also in the pipeline. We have a double door panel similar to Schneider Prisma or ABB R2K, which is also available with us, which hopefully in the next seminar we will display it for you. Now basically, if you look at this, there is the most important aspects of Modutec would be the standardization, systematization and the speed in execution. Now just to give you an example of the speed in execution, during the COVID time in Pune, we have the Serum Lab, and in that laboratory the switchboard caught fire. Now, the whole nation wanted the vaccine. So the panel builder who picked up that order, he reached out to us. He's been one of our regular customers from Pune. The same evening, we shipped out to him the frame bars and the crossbars. When you see the panel, you'll realize that unlike several other modular enclosures which are available in the country today, Modutec enclosures have got just 2 profiles. The frame bar, which is a 3-bend profile, and crossbar, which is a 4-bend profile. And with these 2 profiles, you make the entire panel. So when we shipped it to him, the very next day he was able to put the skeleton together, put the switch gear, have the busbar work started, have the wiring also commenced. The 7th day we were able to